Whoosh! Top morning, ladies. My name is Chaz, and welcome to the What If Deku was an Fire Elemental. So, and I had this thing recorded all the way to the, not towards the end, but re, I'm redoing it because he, there was something, something just like, I did, there was a alarm thing, like alarm clock going, but it played copyright music, so that's why I had to redo this because it feels to me like it's copyright. So I'm redoing this again. So sorry about this is take two. So yeah. So well, let's do this a quick way. So I'm also adding Jimmy and three new characters. Water glare, darkness, and lava golem. So yeah, and all of their you might because in this world you basically born as a quirkless quirk or elemental. But because Zuko is gonna give birth to. I'm not saying he's a girl that by just saying that. He actually gave birth to a new type called Quirklerks Elemental. It's basically a combined of elemental with a quirk. Like elemental heroes, basically. So so the yeah. So then let's begin at age of 3, they meet water glare, darkness, and lava golem. So and then lava golem, or actually, there's because in this world, there's whoever is or if a elemental type is single, like basically doesn't have brothers or sisters, they have to like find a mate, basically a partner with either the same attribute as the person or a different attribute from yeah. So the water girl is a so she doesn't have any siblings, so basically and plus this is an alternate universe. So yeah. So it's different from the canon or manga. So yeah. So then Zuko and Jimmy were born, yeah, all that stuff, and he was born as a elemental or fire elemental. So when she found, she knew that she found a one that's opposite to her. The opposite of water is fire, basically. So yeah, and then the the darkness and lava actually had a humongous crush on Zumi. Yeah, imagine having two elemental guys imagine yourself as a girl, like in Zumi's situation in this What If, and having two elementals, males, has a giant crush on you and asks you out. So, yeah, that will stir up some trouble. So, yeah. So, at age of 4, the Zumi gets she can become a hero, and the Quirk Doctor lied to Zuko so that So Zuko goes to UA, and so because the Water Girl, she is basically, she has a words of kindness and truthful. Like, she doesn't lie about like the anything, but her voice always calms Zuko down because how beautiful she is. And who gets mad at the girl for her talking so sweetly? So, yeah. So then the Zuko ends up going to UA with her, and of course, it's so Zumi is getting like weirded out by the darkness and the lava golem. And that's the name. I'm not. So, yeah, both of those two who are just. She's actually dating both of them. And she's still weirded out by both of them every time they. But she's slowly getting used to it. So, yeah. So then they did the robot exam, and Zumi was actually here. I'm gonna do this, do that. Yeah. I'm trying to find the picture of Zumi. When Zumi heard, or when she saw her own brother, she was happy about it. Because she's she only she doesn't hate her brother. She actually instead really wanted to protect him. But in this universe, there's whoever that has a sibling, usually elementals have to protect their siblings at all costs. That even means that yeah. So yeah. Fire plus water equals earth. Yeah. So yeah, Zuko always has to protect her. He destroyed so many robots with his fiery power that even he didn't let any robots get a chance to who harm his sister. So then, yeah, so after that, the water girl tells Zumi that normally an elemental has to protect its siblings from anything. Azumi, he's like, really? He's texting me from, huh. And plus the watery glare. She came from a family where is more rich than Momo's family. So, yeah. Because, yeah. So then each one, and she's glad that she actually chose Zuko over like the darkness and fire golem or lava golem. I keep saying like fire golem because Zuko is fire, so lava golem. Because both of those two. So yeah, so a time skip to All Might versus All for One. As because if you made or if you even try to grab or if you try to like grab anyone's or any elemental's brother or sister, they get mad. So yeah, so during the time skip that I created, the darkness and the lava golem were always been by Zumi's side. Yeah. And they both love her to death, basically. And so then the watery glass spends time with Zuko way more than anyone. And plus, as he tries to keep darkness and lava golem from being all weirdos, like the 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 human Pikachu guy and the Manetter, I think. The grapefruit kid. I forget his name. I always end up forgetting his name. Is it Ray? Oh, space between words. Yeah. Right. Boy. This guy right here. So, yeah. And so Zuko doesn't want both of them to be like, or they don't, or he doesn't want both of them to be like what Manatter did to like Momo, because you guys in like that do like drawing stuff out, you guys are weird. You drew Manatter getting married to like Momo, or yeah. But Zuko. So let's get back into the storyline. So yeah. So Zuko always stays around. So yeah, decam. He's training his body. And Zuko does have a quirk, so that makes him a little bit above, or he's way more above than every other elemental. So that makes him has power of infinity and 0. So that makes him like beyond that. So then now we're on to All Might vs. All for One. The League of Villains of All for One took Zumi away, and so that triggered the Lava Golem, Darkness, and Zuko. All three of them like jetted to their to their like, because all three of them could sense it. So the villains they didn't know what to do, because he just triggered an elemental destruction. Yeah. To find, like, basically yeah. So the water girl stayed behind because she knows when they get angry, do not stand in their way. Yeah, so Zuko ends up, being Zuko. He ends up being the most powerful person. So Zuko got to there first. As he says, as he earns all the villains, as you could hear them screaming, like, no! No! Ah! Yeah. So, I probably broke someone's eardrums. Sorry about that. Yeah. Imagine hearing that every single day. You're like, do 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 do, and then you hear someone from across the road screaming, ah! Because they're getting burned. Yeah. So then Zuko, or so All for One, teleports the Zumi that got Zuko really mad, and he told the Lava Golem and Darkness to meet him at in his location. So then all three, or both of them, goes to their and so then All Might versus All for One. Zuko was there, as he says, Zuko, all three of them were in, not pose, but they were like, hey, you hurt or actually, Zuko says, you hurt my sister. It's time for you to pay the cost. As they combined their powers together, and it was crazy. It was like the black flame lava or divine destruction. So he destroyed they destroyed All for One. As his All for One's Hun's body's like, no, or no, he says, All for One is in his prime. So, yeah. How long has this video been? 20 minutes. Okay. So then, All for One is screaming, no! And plus, All for One is in his prime. So, yes. So, All for One ends up dying, got turned to ashes, and he hadn't, yeah. So then yeah. So then the time skip to, I'm skipping over the overhaul because seeing the elemental versus like overhaul is quite overdone with. So I'm not going to do that. So, yeah. But then, so Zuko gets married to the Water Glare. And, of course, Zumi gets gets married to Lava and Darkness. So, I said Lava and Darkness. So all three of them were basically, yeah. So Zumi gets married to both of those two. And, yeah, Zumi gave birth to two kids. One girl, one boy. And one of those kids, or the girl, is the combined, like, basically combined of darkness and lava. So, dark lava, basically, with the quirk. And, yeah. So then Zuko and the water girl gets they also get like double triplets thing. Like duo. That means two. Duo. And they both have, so basically it's like similar to Todoroki's thing. But instead of like Zuko pushing hard thing and to have more kids, he just like, these kids are just good. And both of the kids are similar to like what Todoroki is. They both are basically the females, or one is a girl and one's a boy. But they both have like, get out of here. The Todoroki. Here, I'll just, because you know how like Todoroki has the hair color that's like red on the right side, white on the left side, I believe. Because the way that you're looking at it, it's, yeah. Looking at him, it's, yeah. So then, girl part, like the Zuku's daughter, actually has similar to what Todoroki has. But it's pigtails, basically. Her, like, instead of a white, it's blue. And red, blue. Yeah. And the male part is reversed version. Like, what I mean is basically switch Todoroki's his hair colors around. Like, basically red on the opposite side and white on where the red is. So basically, it's if you turn your phone upside down, then, or if you turn your head sideways. Yeah. Basically, it's a reverse version of Todoroki, but with like blue on the where red is at, or was, and red is where that white is at. So basically, yeah. So Anno Chaco in this what if got married to Bakugo and had explosive kids. Gravity grenades things. And then yeah. And Momo gets married to Todoroki, and yeah. So I am not going to go deeper than that, so I'm going to cut it out before. So, yeah. So if you guys want me to do because after this video gets uploaded, like posted, then I am making a custom story, basically I'm saying story, like in books, kind, like reading a book. So, yeah. After this video gets uploaded. Peace out, y'all. Peace.